So hello again, I just realized that I was muted. Derp, this is the very first live stream that I do, so bear with me. I need to bear with myself. So welcome, Dalens, to the very first live stream tarot reading predictions for characters for Dragon Age 4, where I literally pick a name out of a hat over here. I have to... And I have a lot of characters in here, and eventually we'll get to them all. And I will be using my Green Witch Tarot deck, and I will be saying what the equivalent character is for the Dragon Age Inquisition Tarot deck based on my notes that I have over here from my website. So, without further ado, let's begin. Let's pick a character. So every time I do this, the character will be unknown to me as well. It'll be a character that I just pick out of the hat, and then so the reading will always be fresh. I won't have a specific character in mind. And these are characters who are alive in at least one timeline for players. Most of them are companions. Okay, so not looking. So let's see who's the character today. Lace Harding. Can you see? Lace Harding. So she's a fun one to try to predict, because Scout Harding, in Inquisition, she's the scout, but in Dragon Age 4, she might continue to scout for us. She has skills. Perhaps even she will be a companion. So let's see how this will be. You're seeing, I did a preliminary shuffle. So the camera. So, all right. So let's see the card that it gives. It is reversed, and it's the Ace of Pentacles, which is the Ace of Coins. So Ace of Coins reversed. All right, so coins. Coins is associated with money, the sun. Ace of Coins. In the Dragon Age Inquisition Tarot deck, the Ace of Coins is the Elysian Empire. And I said corns. See, that's the thing with a live stream. Bloopers, dyslexic mistakes, they're not edited out. You get to see them all live. And right now I'm exploring times and days to do these streams. But so if you don't catch them right away, don't worry. The goal is for me to find a time and day to be more consistent by providing content for you more consistently without having to edit, so I can focus on other projects as well. But if you don't miss, if you miss the live, not to worry, because there's going to be the replay and with the appropriate thumbnail for the characters. Because yes, I predicted the need to do the thumbnails in advance. So the card, the Ace of Coins, represents wealth and prosperity. So, well, Lace Harding is a scout. Wealth and prosperity. Prosperity doesn't necessarily mean in terms of money or treasure. It can be prosperous in the career, prosperous in terms of the luck that you bring to others and what your fortes are. Financial power, material achievement. Material achievement, it's you know, it's not a personalized goal in terms of emotions or anything like that, or of mental agility. It's really in the material realm. So, but it doesn't necessarily need to be lucrative achievement. It can be gaining treasure, gaining more arrows, gaining more loot, gaining material achievement. It can be a stronghold, a keep, anything that is material. It could be as simple as the comforts of a person's home, you know, material achievement. So this could, in terms of Lace Harding for Dragon Age 4, material achievement could be she is going to help, or she herself is going to have a comfortable place to be in. Authority. Now that's interesting. She is the scout. If she is the head scout, she would have authority on the other scouts. Sort of like we saw in Dragon Age Inquisition, which wouldn't change her role much in Dragon Age 4, but it would allow for her to move up also in Dragon Age 4. Status and fame. So then, would she be a companion if she has, because we have to be someone that Solus doesn't know. If she has status and fame, then perhaps she's not ideal to be a companion, but she could be an advisor in that case. She could still be a scout because she can sneak around and scout around and not really be seen, even if she has status and fame. And perhaps her status and fame as a scout can help gather allies in that regards without Solus necessarily knowing about it. So that can be interesting there. Earnings, riches, purchases, and investments. So that's, you know, all in the, you know, earning coin, riches, purchasing things to grow your army, let's say. Investments. Investments can be, it can be lucrative material investments, it can be financial investments, but it can be investments in allies. Investment in terms of time to associate with someone and gain their favor or gain their friendship. So it could be an investment in that regard. And she could go behind the scenes and invest time with other people to gain their trust and to test the waters, as it were, to see if they could be a good potential ally or not. Financial security, material goods that are gained. So as a scout, she would scout ahead, maybe gather material goods that will gain for the team, but also material goods that are gained. She's a scout, yes, but if she has fame and status as a scout, she can negotiate with other people, with potential allies, and then they could give material goods to the Dragon Age 4 protagonists group so that we can have those goods to help us along the way. It could be weapons, it could be armor. So her status as a scout could allow her to negotiate for weapons and armor for us and our team without going through the traditional routes and kind of staying a little underground all the same. And since it's reversed, we need to look at this financial stagnation, which is it at some point there's always a bit of financial stagnation in these games where we gain a little bit at the beginning, and then we kind of got to maintain. And so, you know, it makes me think of that at the beginning of a game. Conservatism, you know, being selective of what you spend on, like how much you spend and what you purchase. Fraud and delay. So as a scout, she might be able to detect or find potential allies, but then there might be people who will cause delays in that, people who want to fraud us. But since she's a scout, she might be able, she's not a spy, but she might be able to thwart that or work her way around that sort of thing. Being misled. So being misled, that's why we need a scout. Because on our own, we might be misled, and she might be the person to help so that it doesn't happen. Untrustworthy people or allies. Well, this is why we need Lace Harding, because we can trust her. And untrustworthy people or allies, we will meet untrustworthy people all the time. It doesn't mean that they won't make good allies, because we might be able to gain and benefit from those alliances anyway. But it still means that they might have something on the side, you know, a little side business or a little underworld trade stuff going on, a little shady business that we need to keep in mind so that we're not taken off guard. Inept business skills. I don't see how that, I don't feel that is linked to Lace Harding, because she's a scout, right? And false promises for the reversed. So there might be people who will falsely promise those material goods that can be gained, but then once we find the good allies that can help us gain those things, that we'll be able to benefit a lot from that. And she's a scout, you know, her role will really be different depending if she's a companion or just a scout or an advisor, or perhaps just appears for a mission or two. That will play a role in her role. It'll play a part in what her role will be in Dragon Age 4 in regards to the coin stuff, business stuff, financial things. If she's a companion, she might be able to, you know, accompany us more often and detect things more to help us figure out if potential allies are, or, you know, have shady business, or if they good potential allies. If she's an advisor, her role will be more, you know, more behind the scenes, but she might still be able to advise in that regards. If she's just there for a mission or two, then the mission might involve someone who would cause otherwise, you know, who would cause fraud and would mislead us. And she would be there to help us figure that out or to thwart that. So that's the vibe that I'm getting for Lace Harding in terms of Dragon Age 4 for the reversed Ace of Coins. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And hi, Tabitha. yeah, if you, like I said at the beginning, these streams are still variable. At the moment, I'm going to find the most ideal day and time to do these, but right now it's variable. If you catch the lives, it's great, but I will have the replays up with the appropriate thumbnail. So if you caught the live, thanks for watching, thanks for being here. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Masaranas.